This video is about using a loop in a script in FileMaker Pro. What I've got is a little database, somebody's name, their age, favourite animal, and I'm going to make a little script that doesn't really make much sense, but I'm just going to put all the people who like horses to be in Edinburgh and all the people who like anything that's not a horse to be in Glasgow. So I'm going to go on to Manage Scripts and I'm going to create a new script, and I'll just call this script number 1. And I want first of all to go to the layout that has all the information in it. So I'm going to go to the favourite animals layout, and then I'm going to make sure that I'm showing all the records. And then I want to go through all the records, and any one that is a horse, favourite animal a horse, I'm going to set their location to Edinburgh, and any other animal I'm going to set their location to Glasgow. So I'm going to pick up loop, and you see it automatically puts in end loop, and I'm going to set the fields, the location fields. So I need to go down to the fields section, so I'm going to say set field, and the first thing it asks me to do is to specify which field I want to set. So I'm going to click on there and I say I want the location field, and I'm going to go into the calculation area in order to decide whether or not they're in whether they like horses or not. And what I'll need to do is to go down this list here. These are all predefined functions that I can use in FileMaker Pro, and I'm looking for the if statement. So I'm going to double click on there, and you'll notice there are 3 parts to the if statement. There's the criteria, if you like, the test criteria. So I'm going to, in here, I'm going to ask whether their favourite animal equals, and down here it says the calculation result must be text, so I'm going to just be careful about using double quotes here to make sure that everything, all the values are text values. So I've put the horse in double quotes here. So I'm saying if my favourite animal is a horse, then I want my target field to be Edinburgh, or have the value Edinburgh, and if it's not a horse, I want my target field to be Glasgow. So I'll press OK, and I want to go around this looking at each of the records in turn. So I'll need to have some way of going to the next record. So I want to go to new record request. Let's try that one. Nope, don't want to do that, so I'll just backspace that. Let me go back up to my loop here. Well, here we go. Go to record request page, and I need to move that inside the loop so that I look at the first record and then I go to the next record. So I'm going to go to next record, and you'll notice that over here I have the option to exit after the last record. So it's going to loop around looking at each record in turn by going to the next record, and it will exit after the last one. The only thing I need to make sure is that, let's move that up there, I start off at the first record. So I show all the records, I go to the first record, and then I loop around setting the field of the location. So let's see if that works. So I'm going to close that, and I have script number 1, so I'll just close that, and I'm going to go onto my home screen, and I've just put a couple of buttons on here. I just went to layout mode and brought, just did a button. Let's just cancel that. So I'm going to go onto here, let's just double click on it, perform script, and I want to perform script number 1. So I'll press OK. OK, and if I go view and browse mode and I click on this one, you should see that I've done exactly what I wanted to do.